Hello, it's me.
Well, let's do it. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, the Fluffy Gamer, and I'm back at you with another week of pickups. This week was a long journey of hunting. I drove over 260 miles looking for these games. Okay, so as you guys saw, I went over to the Santa Fe Springs swap meet up in the Anaheim area, and I picked up 2 games there, surprisingly. Thought I would find some more stuff, but I didn't. But I found a couple games. They were on the cheap. Couldn't pass them up. First game that I picked up was a PlayStation 2 game for $1. Hurdy-gurdy. Not bad. I never played the game before, but for $1 I couldn't pass it up. And then also I hit up another vendor. Lady had several Game Boy Advance games, and I did one of those tricks that other collectors do, and that is you never pick up the game that you actually want. You pick up a no-name game, you ask how much you want first, and then they want to see how much you're willing to pay. And then once you put it back down, you pick up another game, and what they're thinking is you're trying to find a cheaper game. So they're going to offer you a cheaper price just to get you to buy something from them. So, first game I picked up, no-name game. Second game that I picked up, Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue. First game she wanted $4 for a no-name game. This one, only $3. But that's all I got over at the Santa Fe Springs swap meet. I didn't stay there for too long. I actually went in and out of the vendors pretty quickly because there wasn't really much to look at. But I did hit up the local Savers up there in the Anaheim area. I found one game, and that is a PlayStation game for $2.99. Tom and Jerry in House Trap. $3. It's worth like at least $10 if I remember correctly. So not a bad find right there. I ended up going over to one of the, I can't remember the name, Lancaster or Westminster or something like that. One of the book-off stores up there. Looked around for quite a while. Came out with nothing. I also hit up another Advent thrift store. Came out with nothing. And then I ended up going over to a indoor mall. Probably about 10-15 minutes away from where I was at, and I ended up hitting up a GameStop.com store inside there, and I'm glad I did. I found a Wii game that I had to pick up, and for the price it was definitely worth it. I picked up Metal Slug Anthology. Not bad for $15. It is complete. But disc is in really good condition. The case is not the greatest. It's actually cracked on the bottom. So I actually ended up buying another game called Monster 4x4 World Circuit for $1. Which is also complete. But I'm going to swap the cases out and have this one with the shitty case for $1. And I don't know, I might hold on to it or I might not, I don't know. But for $1, I thought that would be great for a replacement case for Metal Slug, because this is definitely worth it. But while I was also there, I caved in. I told myself I would never do this, but I actually bought an amiibo. I know there's a lot of amiibo haters out there, but I couldn't pass this one up for $12.99. I think it was $13. It's the Mario Classic Color. Had to get it. Go ahead and hate if you want. I love Mario. Had to get it. But that's all I got over there. I was walking around the mall trying to find that other book-off store. I finally found it. Went in there, and I was in there for probably about a good 30-45 minutes. Didn't find much, but I did end up hitting the shelving unit where they had all the cheap Game Boy Advance games. And I picked up, I believe, 6 or 7 games over there. Let me show you which ones I got. They were on the cheap, so I had to pick them up. First one that I picked up is, it was $5, but I definitely was glad to pick this one up. It's a Konami game. It's got several games in there. It's called Oh, it's Konami's Collector's Series. It's called Arcade Advance. It's got like 6 actual arcade ports. One of them being one of my favorite games, Russian Attack. There's a karate game in there that I used to love to play. The original Frogger game is in there. And some other older Konami titles. But definitely glad to pick this one up, especially for Russian Attack. Unlike the NES version, you can actually use the button to jump. You don't have to press up to jump, so it's just like the arcade. But definitely glad to pick that one up for $5. The next one that I picked up is also kind of the same type of games, where it's got like several games built into it. And this one is Namco's Museum's 50th anniversary. And I'm not sure which games are on there, but for $3 I figured why not get it for the Game Boy Advance as well. The next one that I picked up is called Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits for $3. Whichever games is on this one, I believe is the same one that's on like the PlayStation 1 series and also the N64 port of that as well. Pretty sure. But the next game that I picked up, it was originally $5, but then they marked it down to $1. And that's called Sittin' Ducks. Don't know anything about that one, but for $1, why not, right? Alright, the next game that I picked up, I actually just picked this up for the Xbox for a couple dollars, and this one was only $3. But that's Tron 2.0 Killer App. Never played this game before, but you know, I'm a big fan of the Tron movie. Love the Tron movie, and also that's one of my favorite arcades is the original Tron arcade system. I would love to have it. If I could have any arcade game, it would have to be the Tron arcade system. But the next one that I picked up, it's 3-pack for $1. It comes with the original Centipede, Berserk, and Warlords. I used to play all these back in the day, so couldn't pass that up for $1. And then the last one that I picked up, I'm sure Leo wouldn't mind having this game. But for $3, I picked up Deal or No Deal.
I'm Howie Mandel, and this evening you could walk away with a huge prize. In order to do that, you're going to have to be lucky, gutsy, and have a great sense of fun.
I know you want that, Leo, but you can't have it. It's mine. Okay, so after the book off store, I ended up heading my way back down to San Diego. I ended up pulling off over in the Encinitas area because I know there's a Goodwill bookstore over there. And I actually found one game inside there that was actually pretty good to find for the Xbox. For $2.99, I picked up Spy vs. Spy. That's not bad right there. Disc is in pretty good condition. It is complete. Oh yeah. I used to play the crap out of this one on the NES. It wasn't the greatest game, but I love beating it. So, but this one actually looks like a lot more fun. So, definitely can't wait to pop that in there and give it a try. But I also picked up a DVD while I was inside there. I'm assuming it's a Trauma production because it's got Lloyd Kaufman on here as part of the production. So it's a documentary. Never seen or heard of it before, but it's called Great White Death. Yeah, it looked interesting, so I picked it up. So after that place, I ended up going back down, made it all the way back down to San Diego, and I ended up stopping off at the third book off store for the day, which is, you know, my original book off store. And I have to admit, I'm a fan of my book off store. Those other two stores, they were nice. Maybe I just went at the bad time. I don't know. But I'm definitely a fan of my book off store. But when I was in there, I got real excited. I thought I was going to score Lolo 2 for the NES for $15. Been sitting in there for a while, priced at $25. And I went up to the counter, and they're like, no, somebody put that sticker on there. So I didn't get that, but I did pick up another Game Boy Advance game. When you see these cheap, it's hard not to pass them up, but I picked up Pitfall for the Game Boy Advance. That's all I got for the week. That's all I got out there hunting during the 260 miles that I drove. But I did get something in the mail that I ordered. You guys are probably familiar with this. I see it all over Facebook in the feed and stuff like that. And I saw it was finally out on DVD, so I ordered it off of Amazon. If you want to order it too, you can get it for, I paid less than $16 with shipping. It was like 20 bucks. And it even came with this free documentary called Dirty Energy, which I looked online real quick. It looks like this alone is worth 10 bucks. So you sell this for 10 bucks, you get this DVD for only 10 bucks. So, but that is the Nintendo Quest.
One man, 30 days, buy all the Nintendo games without using the internet in any way.
I know they've been going around town in different areas and showing off the movie for everybody to check out. But I wanted to pick this up on DVD because I love anything about collecting and hunting and all that stuff. So definitely looking forward to watching this DVD. Probably not sure when, maybe in a couple days. By the time you guys see this, I'll probably already seen it. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Fluffy Gamer episode this week and the pickups that I got. Was it worth the drive? I don't think so. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. So, as always, guys, I am your host. I am the Fluffy Gamer. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
I could be learning, you could be yearning to see what's behind these closed doors. But I promise you ain't always be yours.
Alright, now where to stick this bad boy? You know what? I don't really need this Arrow Fighters here anymore. I'm gonna go bring it back to the owner. It was fun borrowing it while it lasted, but I need the space. Set it right next to my Mega Man Legends. Oh yeah. And of course, right behind Mega Man Legends is Mega Man Legends 2. Oh, yeah. And of course, these are the other amiibos that I got. Got this one from Mr. Shogun Death. Thank you very much. And this one from my boy Damian Hernandez. Hooked it up for the, I think it was 1,000 subscriber contest. And I actually won. Never won anything before, but definitely a great win right there for sure. So, alright guys. Say goodbye, Mario.